Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games, and I'm here with another Pauper League, and I'm going to be playing my favorite deck in Pauper, Blue-Red Fae. And I'm trying a slightly different version that I have been playing recently, and I'm going to be going back to Augur of Bolas and running 0 Spire Golem. But let me just say, before I get into the deck tech and the league, my channel's youtube.com/snapbolt. Go check it out. A lot of good Pauper content on there. Give me a follow. You can click the dog in the bottom right, or there's a link down to the channel below. And please like this video. Helps me out. I appreciate it. Okay, let's get into this deck, why I chose the cards I did, and then we'll play some games. So fairly standard blue-red Faeries deck, just a couple changes from the normal. I'm playing the full 4 Scred, 4 Bolt. I'm playing 1 Abrade. When I built this deck, I was trying to maximize Augur of Bola, so I wanted my spell count to be as high as possible, considering I still want a ninja package. So that's where I came at this deck from. For my cantrip suite, I'm playing 4 Preordain, 3 Ponder, 1 Brainstorm. Brainstorm is actually my least favorite, and I don't play as many shuffle effects as other people. So I'm just trying the 1 Brainstorm. 4 Ponder, 4 Preordain is pretty nice, but having the 1 Brainstorm to switch it up I think is going to be decent. I have seen a ton of people playing 7 cantrips, and I know the list is pretty tight on space and you have frantic inventory, but I mean, come on, even 8 cantrips sometimes feels a little low. Like sometimes I even want to go to 9, so I'm going to try to keep it at a higher spell count, 8 cantrips. As far as creatures, 3 Faeries here, not 4. 4 is good for Ninja, but it is probably the weakest card in the deck. Just the Scry is reasonable, and then Enabling Ninja is where it's good. It's also good with Spellstutter Sprite because it's a fairy, but this gets outclassed just being a 1/1 flyer pretty quick. Like I said, the full 4 Bolt, 4 Scred. Most people are on like 2 Bolt, 2 Abrade, 4 Scred. I'm trying the 4/4/1. I really like having 4 Bolt, 4 Scred. It's just like your deck is so streamlined and so efficient, and I kind of like it, so I'm going to stick with it. One thing I wanted to note is that I think a lot of people, they look at lists and they see, okay, everyone in Faeries is just playing 2 Bolt, 4 Scred, 2 Abrade, and everyone just blindly does it. And that's true for a lot of deck building decisions or deck choices, like card choices when people are registering decks. I think people just don't really think about it enough. Not saying this is correct, but it's just good to think about each card choice, why you have it in the deck, and do what you want to do. Like I said, 4 Augurs. I think we have 24 spells in the deck. Let me double check. We have 8, 12, 16, 20, 21, 25, 25 spells for Augur. So we have a pretty solid chance. I think I have not done the math, and I didn't look up the math either, but I think it's in the 80s, 80%, 80, like 85% even, to hit with that many spells for Augur. So really trying to maximize Augur, like I said, make sure we don't miss on it, and kind of find these frantic inventories, go from there. And of course, we're just a ninja Spellstutter deck. And then the sideboard is kind of similar to the sideboard of Blue-Red Fae that I've been playing. I really liked the 2 Curfew, actually. I think it's strong in the meta right now. Triple Hydroblast, Quad Pyroblast, double Gorilla Shaman. 1 could be a Shenanigans, but I just think this card is so strong against Affinity that it's just nice to have at least 2. Double Cannonade, 1 Sandstorm. I don't know if you want this many, but seems strong. And I do think 1 Echoing Truth is decent as well, especially against Mono White and Boggles. I will say I wanted a Bonder's Ornament, but I just didn't know what to cut. Going down a Cannonade or a Sandstorm feels weird. Going down to 2 Hydroblast or even 3 Pyroblast seems weird. I could go down to 1 Gorilla Shaman and play a Bonder's Ornament, but I don't know if that's right. Anyway, let's just get right into some games. I'll see you in round 1. Let's go. All right, welcome to round 1 against G. Philippi. Would you like to play first? Yes. Yes, it looks fine. It's not great, pretty clunky with our mana, but I think it's a keep. Just go Fjord, pass. Gotta get those Fjord smirks in. Okay. Swamp, go. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go cycle Ash Barrens right now, get Island, and then Ponder. I don't think I need to do anything else. I want to get more basics as well, so I think this is good. Yeah, this looks strong. I can just draw Fjord this turn, Augur next turn, play Augur, and then hit Counterspell. Looks great. Against Swamp, I mean, this could be Cycle Storm, but I still think I keep that. Feels more like mono black, just because they haven't cycled anything. I'm just going to play this Augur, hit this counterspell, and then play another tap land, and just take it slow. Yeah, we're doing well here. They're going to just make me sack this or something? Edict? This could be mono black with quad fumes main. I feel like that's what it is. Alright, chitter. Doesn't matter what I put back. I don't think I want to shuffle anything away. Now, I think I just cycle Ash Barrens for Island now, play it, and then pass it. Oh, no. Let's see. I can do something better than that. I could get Ninja going here, because I could go Bolt the Chitter, attack with Augur, and then Ninja it back, and then tap out for that. I actually like that. I can even cycle Ash Barrens and do all that. I won't be able to leave up Counterspell, but it still feels pretty good to me. So I can just cycle this, get Island, play it, Lightning Bolt this, attack, and then Ninja. Yeah, this is great, because then I also get my Augur back. So I get to draw a card here, and then probably draw another card on Augur. And they have to answer this, basically, right now, or I untap with double Counterspell up. So this seems great. Chitter is good. By good, I mean it's good for me, like it's fine. I'm just gonna play Augur, maybe hit a Lightning Bolt, and then just continue to go off, I think. Could really leave up double Counterspell here, but yeah, I like playing Augur. There's a Scred. I don't think I'm even supposed to Scred right now. I think I'm just supposed to wait with Counterspell and Spell Stutter up. Then next turn I can Scred. I can counter something here. Yeah, this seems pretty solid to me. A Rager. I think I just Counterspell that. I know they could play a removal spell on my Ninja right now, but if they do, that's fine. I can still get the second Ninja going by bouncing this Augur, so. Sign in Blood I'm fine with. I think I'm really far ahead at this point. Just Scred this. I'm going to Ninja back this Augur, try to hit a land, and then probably just leave up Counterspell if I hit an island on these two draws. This is already just so much card advantage. I think it's going to be tough for Mono Black to come back from this. Our draw was pretty insane here. Yeah, quad fumes main. I've seen this list before. Cast down. I feel like with only 2 mana left, I feel like I just want to counterspell this. I don't think they can do anything else that crazy for 2 mana. Yeah. Okay. So mono black, huh? This is where we want the Bonder's Ornament out of the sideboard. It's funny because Cannonade's not even that bad in this matchup because they have Rager, Chitter, and maybe more things that it hits, but don't know if I want it. Echoing Truth seems decent against, like, maybe it's just not good. Maybe I just don't sideboard. Everything in my deck is pretty good. Like, the fact that we're generally hitting on Augur and that we have the Frantic Inventory package in the main just, like, makes this matchup a lot better, I think, building the deck like this. Oh, this is a good time to mention. I forgot to say when I was doing the deck tech, one of the most important distinctions, which seems small, but I think it's actually pretty relevant. When you don't play Spire Golem, it allows you to just easily play double Mountain and not get punished when you draw your Spire Golems because you don't have them. So that allows your mana base to be a lot better because you have 2 Mountains in post-board games. Sometimes you Ash Barrens for 1 and you want to Ash Barrens for a second, but you can't because you only have 1 in the Spire Golem version. So having the 2 Mountain plus the 4 Fjord just makes your post-sideboard games where you need access to your red spells a lot better. So I think that's pretty critical. Again, I mean, Sandstorm's not bad even, but I think I'm just gonna just run it and just try to rely on the power of this deck. Opponent played super fast there. I felt like I played fast, and I'm pretty far behind on time. Their hand wasn't that insane. Now they just mulligan to 5. I've played this opponent many times. I think they play well, and they're playing super fast here. just going to lead Tapland, I think. Oh, now I'm not. Now I'm just going to lead Faeries here. They kind of have to answer it, or I can represent a turn 2 ninja now. I could have both of these lands, but I think just keeping one is probably fine. I'm just going to bottom the Ash Barrens and top the island. Pass. This is going to die. That's fine. It's also why I like just topping one of the lands. I can just play an island next turn and leave a whole one land. Since they didn't even hit a land drop, I'm just going to go Ponder plus Fjord here. And this is pretty much perfect. Just put back like this, draw Spell Setter next turn, or this turn, and Ninja next turn. I guess I could have drawn Bolt in case I need to double Bolt, but there's almost zero chance of that, I think. Yeah. Now, the thing is, do I go for end of turn Spell Setter Sprite? Probably not, because they probably have multiple Defiles. I'd rather leave up Counterspell to protect, I think. Maybe it's worth, because I can always just flash in Spell Setter here. If they kill it, then I just tap out for Ninja anyway. That seems worse to me, honestly. I'd rather just protect the Ninja. Just going to pass again. Now I can end up turn Spell Stutter with Counterspell up. So if they miss land again, it's just going to be rough for them. That kind of sucks. I mean, they mulligan to 5. And now I can Ninja with Counter up. Yep. Just didn't want to get Defiled last turn. Now I guaranteed hit with this Ninja, draw a card, get my Spell Stutter back. It just seems really good for me. I'll probably just Ponder if I don't draw land. Not really scared of anything they can do on 2 mana. Yep, looks perfect. Pass. Nice. Yeah. Well, pretty whack first match in the fact that they just got screwed. GG. They just got screwed in game 2. Game 1, we just like crushed with like our augur hits and everything, and then bouncing it back with Ninja. That was a pretty good showing in game 1 for the deck. And game 2 we functioned well too. So it's just hard for like monocolor decks like mono black control to compete with Ponder Preordain plus like another good package in Ninja and Counterspells. It's just like the blue decks are just so strong. I love playing this deck. I'll see you in round 2. That was quick. All right, round 2 here against Tyrant of Tales. Would you like to play first? Yes, on the play both times because we're skilled. Let's go. Snap Keep. I'm probably just gonna lead Fjord on this hand. Just try to get it down. Then I have access to Bolt on turn 2 if I want. Won't need to cycle this Ash Barrens. I just generally like getting these top lands down. We also don't know what we're playing against yet, so we'll have more information when we ponder later, based on what we're playing against, what we want to keep on top. Burn, maybe? Regular mountain, not snow-covered mountain? Okay, Lava Runner. I'm probably going to kill that, but not guaranteed. I think I'm going to play Island and pass the turn. Because now I have the option to Spell Stutter a 1-drop, or Bolt this plus cycle Ash Barrens. But I definitely like leaving up Spell Stutter here. It's interesting if they play a burn spell. I think I'm just going to Bolt this now. I don't want to take any damage from that. And most likely I'll be able to Spell Stutter another 1-drop later. Or at least trade for something. So seems like a good play just to not take even 1 damage from the Lava Runner. I know it's bad if they play a Thermal Alchemist here, which looks like what they might be doing. A Curse. Okay, well I couldn't stop that anyway, so that's fine. Now hopefully next turn I can Spell Stutter something and then get my Ninja going. Then I'll be in a pretty reasonable position. Take 1. Scred. Scred is actually not a bad draw. I love Fjords with Scred. It's just such a nice combination. Spellstutter Sprite is good in this matchup. And I can draw it and then shuffle the 2 lands away with Ash Barrens on my upkeep if I want. I think it's worthwhile. And I could always draw that island if I absolutely have to. So If I don't need a spell stutter, I can also just cycle the Ash Barrens on end step. But this is a good trick with Ponder and a shuffle effect, especially Ash Barrens at instant speed. A lot of people run like 2 to 3 Ash Barrens, but I think Ash Barrens is so good. Just being allowed to shuffle at instant speed like that. Plus, um, just like on turn 2, you play Island, and then you need a red source on turn 2. You can shuffle like basic land cycle for Mountain and play it untapped that turn. It's the only duel that can get multiple colors untapped that turn in Pauper. So I think it's just really strong. The downside of it is if you open a hand that's like double Ash Barrens, you can't keep that hand because it doesn't actually work with itself that well. This is interesting here because I could just play Spell Stutter Sprite right now. I feel like I want to just cycle Ash Barrens, shuffle away those lands, and then leaving these Spell Stutters up is good. I'm not under that much pressure yet. I guess I get Mountain. I'm not really sure. Just go to 18. Okay, Augur is actually nice. I think I'm just going to jam Augur, leave up Spell Stutter. This is a nice one to ninja back. Maybe we can find a counter spell with this Augur. Preordain, that's fine. Not going to play it. I obviously know we have something, but that's okay. If they want to go for an end of turn bolt, I'm going to try to counter it 100%. Oh, Needle Drop. I think I just try to Spell Stutter it. I know they can deal me a lot of damage next turn, but I don't really want them to draw a card also. And I just want to make sure to at least use this on something that I can counter. Like if they play a removal spell on Spell Stutter to let this resolve, that's fine. Then it's still traded 1 for 1. So I'd be happy with that. And I still have this Augur to ninja back, which is still pretty solid. They're just bolting me right now. Sure. They have 4 cards left, but they have no lands left. So they have 4 burn spells left, which is pretty scary. There's a land. Searing Blaze. Maybe they did have a land and they just wanted to keep it for Searing Blaze. Yeah, that's rough. This game might be tough now. And skewer me down to 9, then I go to 8. But then I get Ninja going and I have double Spell Stutter in hand. It might just be okay. I could also Preordain first, looking for land. The problem with that is I don't really want to have to keep a land on top with Preordain anyway. So I think I'm just going to attack and Ninja. And if I missed on Preordain on an untapped land, it would just be so bad for me that I just don't think I can really afford to do that. If I do hit an untapped land, it's really good here though. Maybe I'm in a bad spot and I need to go for that anyway. Ooh, maybe I could have played Faeries here first too. That's even riskier. Braid. So I can Preordain. I think I go for it. I'm in a kind of a bad spot, just the fact that I'm at 8. They have 2 cards in hand. Most likely they're both burn spells. And if I miss on lands, I can at least play a Faeries here. I know it's not good, but oh god. I need to bottom. Yep, got punished. I am going to Ponder now looking for an island, because I can still Faeries here then. But that was pretty greedy by me, and we'll see if it pays off. If I don't die, it might pay off, but if I just die here, obviously I wish I had Spell Stutter up. I just felt like I needed to do something to progress my game plan to try and turn the corner faster, because if I just didn't hit a land drop there, it was kind of rough on future turns. So I think this is good. Let's just go bottom, top, pass. Because now if I'm able to untap, I'm in a pretty reasonable position. Oh god. Fire Blast. Okay. Now Fire Blast? I think so. I think I'm dead here. Matchup gets better post board though. That was a good game. We just weren't quite able to turn the corner. So I get Trip Hydro Blast. I think that's all I want. Maybe I can just go like this and just take these out because they're slow. I don't really need frantic inventory in this matchup, I don't think. I'd rather keep all my ninja package and all my removal. Even a braid is like fine at killing a thermo alchemist. I don't think you want curfew. I think everything else is better than that. Yeah, I think this is pretty straightforward. Again, just slow card draw is not what I want in this matchup. So let's just run it. Let's go game 2. All right, game 2, we're on the play. Ugh. This is sketchy. It's not really where I want to be. 4 lands, and they're all like have to pay for, but I do have Preordain, Bolt of Braid, which is all pretty decent. Just no counter spells. I think I can honestly do better on 6. Right? I mean, I'll keep this. It's also not great, but I think it's better than my other hand. I'll probably just could get greedy and put back a Ponder, or I can put back an Echoing Truth. They kept 7. Let's just put back Echoing Truth. Let's go Ponder. Okay, a lot of good cards, but I am going to need lands at some point. I think I'm supposed to keep these. I think they're good enough. This is pretty much everything I want. I think I put Bolt last. I think I want to keep Fairy Seer and Ninja. I may have to shuffle next turn. So I think I'd rather draw Fairy Seer and Ninja rather than Bolt. I already have 1 removal spell, and keeping Fairy Seer and Bolt is a nice little combination to be able to get that combo going. Drawing Bolt's not bad either, but the problem is if I don't have any more lands there, then I'm kind of screwed. I think I just need to go cycle Ashburns for Island and then either leave up Hydroblast. I guess I could just play Fairies here, but I don't want to take any damage. Yeah, I actually like the way I kept on that Ponder. I think this worked out as well as it could have. I'll just pass. Maybe they'll play 2 burn spells that they wouldn't necessarily want to play just to get another power on this, and then I can Hydroblast. I've seen people bring in Pyroblast, but if they Pyroblast back here, it's fine. And if they just attack, I'll just kill it then. I think this is fine. Only 1 land from the opponent? Looks like it. Okay. I think I'm going Ponder, looking for land. And then I can at least Fairies here. Okay, there's a land. Maybe I just could just leave up Counterspell now, but again, I want to be able to get this Ninja going. I think what I'm going to do is draw the Ponder, play the Ponder, then draw the Island, and then play Fairies here. I think that's best, just considering the matchup and what I'm looking at here. So let's draw the Ponder, play it. Yeah, this looks fine. I think I'll put Preordain last, draw the land, play Fairies here. Could top here. I guess I can just bottom on Preordain. I know it's good, but I think I want to draw action now. They kind of have to point a removal spell at this. Otherwise, I get to hit with Ninja. Then I need to find a red source eventually, too. And I don't know if I have time to Preordain. I think it's safer just to bottom it, honestly. Next turn, I'm planning just to get my Ninja in and then replay Fairies here if all goes well. If they just like Lightning Bolt this, it's actually kind of bad for me, but I don't think they're going to do that. Yeah, they're looking for land. It's kind of what I thought they would do. Okay, they hit. Now I'm going to just get my Ninja going and most likely just replay Fairies here. And Ninja is something that they do have to kill. This is where you wish you had 4 Hydroblasts. Okay, replay Fairies here. Now they have to kill this, and then maybe I can get another one going. All right, I can't keep that, but I'll keep a land, because then I can go return Ninja and then have Spellstutter Sprite and Counterspell up. Yeah, I can't keep another Scred. I'm not sure if I said land, but yeah, I can't keep another Scred because I can't even cast the first one yet. I'm kind of mana screwed in this game, just in the fact that I had to Ash Barrens for Island, but Still think I'm doing okay. That's kind of a problem because it just blocks my ninja. Again, now next turn. Oh wow, no attack with a lava runner. That's kind of aggressive by the opponent. Just go land, attack with both. They'll probably just block Thermal Alchemist on Ninja, is my guess, and then I'll just Ninja in for this Faeries here and then probably pass the turn. Yeah. Red source would be nice here. There you go. Sweet. The fact that they get to untap with this is really bad for me, but I could have not played land before attacking, and that way I could have scred the Thermal Alchemist. Yeah. I mean, I still do get to leave up counter and Spellstutter Sprite here. They're going Chain Lightning targeting me. I feel like I'm just going try to Spellstutter that. And double Ninja in play. I know they can kill this Spellstutter Sprite and then have this resolve, but then that's not the end of the world. That's an aggressive play to Chain Lightning me rather than a Ninja. I don't know if I necessarily think it's a good play, but it's what they did. Like now if they kill Spellstutter here, they're bolting the Spellstutter. Yeah, so this allows their Chain Lightning on me to resolve, but it took them a bolt on Spellstutter to do so. I still have Counterspell. Can kill this. I do get hit for 2. That's bad. But yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm at 13, going to 11, going to 10. But then I kill this, attack, draw 2 cards, have Counterspell up. Yeah. I think I'm in a reasonable spot. And I'm going to have to deal with this. I think I'm going to attack with both here. Okay, there's Fjord. Let's just go Mountain, scred this thing. Wonder if I want a Fairy Seer before draws? I think I do, actually. Maybe not. Maybe I want to set up the next turn, because I also still have a Counterspell. And maybe I draw like a 2-drop like Augur that I want to play off these ninja draws. I think I'm actually going to wait. There's pros and cons to either playing Fairy Seer or playing Fairy Seer post ninja. Generally, I like to play post and set up a scry for next turn, if I can. Yeah, this just seems better to me. I get in for 4 damage and I draw 2 cards. It was land. I wish I Fairy Seered before, but obviously it's easy to say that now. I mean, both of these aren't bad. I don't know if Echoing Truth is good enough, though. I think I just bottom the Echoing Truth, top the bolt, and pass. Might even just consider chumping the Lava Runner here. I mean, it's gain 2 life. I think I'm going to do that if I'm able to. All I need is to like buy another turn or so and then draw some more cards, and I should be able to pull away with the game. So if I can prolong the game by throwing this away to gain 2 at this point, I think that favors me. Drawing land off both ninja triggers was pretty brutal. I'm just going to counter this. They're stuck on mana, so I just want to trade with as much stuff right now as possible. And again, I think I do want to gain 2 life here. I'm drawing Lightning Bolt, and then I put the Echoing Truth on bottom. They're suspending Rift Bolt. Okay. See what we draw. Not going to leave back a ninja to trade with that. I don't think that's right. I think keeping the cards coming is where I want to be. Ninja, they hit. I say yes to both. Okay, Augur is perfect. Now I don't even necessarily need to kill this. Let's play Augur. There's a Hydro Blast, nice. I can just play Fjord now. and pass. I mean, I don't need to kill this yet. I might want to save a bolt for something else. I guess they could go Rift Bolt on my Augur, in which case I could just let that resolve, and then I could bolt the Lava Runner, leave Hydroblast in my hand. They might just Rift Bolt me as well, which I could consider just countering. Could also let it resolve. Going to 7's not too bad, but I think they're Rift Bolting me. I feel like countering it's just not too bad. I mean, it doesn't get much better than a 3 damage spell. The only 4 damage spell they most likely have is Fire Blast. They can't even cast that yet. I think I just counter this. Then I might just end of turn bolt the Lava Runner if they don't like deploy any more creatures. Thermal Alchemist. Okay, well I'm definitely bolting that. Again, I'm not too concerned about the Lava Runner. They probably have to trade with a ninja at this point. Definitely want to kill Alchemist though. This adds up, like the damage adds up so quick on that. Okay, nice. That was huge. Just drawing a removal spell there was really nice. Now I can actually attack with all. I think it's worth it because if I draw Bolt or a cantrip into Bolt, I win right now. I think it's worth it to try to deal 5 damage, even though they could have another Lava Runner. I think it's worth it to go for lethal here. Okay, Augur, that can find a Bolt. Spell Setter Sprite is great. Bolt in the top 3. Nice. Nice. I mean, they got stuck on lands there, but that happens to burn a fair amount. Like, you want to keep a one-land hand so you have a lot of spells to play. So that felt pretty good. That was a sweet game. I think my sideboard plan is good of just not having Frantic Inventory. It just seems way too slow in this matchup. All my removal seems great. I think the fact that I mulligan that hand may have allowed me to win, where I think if I kept 7, I don't know if I could have. This is probably the worst card in my deck right now, but this can at least bounce Curse. It can also just like buy time against Thermal Alchemist. It's not great, but what else would I play? I mean, Curfew can bounce my own thing, which can actually be good. It might be better than Echoing Truth, but Echoing Truth also just seems reasonable. And sometimes I won't want to bounce my own thing. All right, can we beat mono red here? This hand is sketchy, or it looks sketchy, but I think it's actually like very good because not only do we have turn 1 Faeries here, we're on the draw. We have a draw, and then we have Faeries here. Oh, they're mulligan to 4. We have let me put this up here. I always forget. They're mulligan to 4. Yeah, we have Faeries here to scry 2. We have a draw for turn, and then next turn, if we miss on everything, we draw another card, and then we can ponder looking for lands. So we're actually pretty safe as far as hitting our land drops with this hand, just with Fairy Seers and Ponders and everything. Now the fact that they're on such a big mulligan just, I think, like heavily favors me here. All right, just lead Fairies here, get a body down. The scry is still nice, especially on the first turn. Bottom top. Don't need a lightning bolt. I just want more lands. So now I can like be totally safe because next turn I can just play land, Fairy Seer, and Ponder. And then I'm just in such a good position. I can also just leave up Hydroblast if I want, or just go for Ninja, but that seems like the worst of the options. I think I'm just gonna land, try to attack. Maybe they kill this before blocker step. If they don't want me to put Ninja, no, I'm just gonna hit for 1. Going for Ninja there is definitely too risky. Probably scry non-lands away and then ponder. They're gonna just bolt me right now or something? Yeah, sure. That was weird. Braid bottom, island top. I don't think I'm scared of like anything that they can resolve. Also, they only have 2 cards in hand. I'd rather just ponder here. Okay, this is good. Um, I don't need two ninjas quite yet, so I'll just draw the two lands over the next two draw steps. Pass. I might even just get ninja going. I mean, they mulled to 4, so it's like so hard for Burn to have enough resources to actually kill you. Like, I mean, I guess I can also just go play Fjord, have Counterspell up, and also Hydroblast up. I can also just play Island and then Ninja with Hydroblast up. I guess that's the best. I don't need to play Fjord yet. I think this is actually the best. I just get my Ninja going this turn. I'll probably just Hydroblast their Bolt on this Ninja, and then that might just do it. Because even if they have double bolt and they bolt ninja, I counter it, they bolt again, then they're like almost completely out of gas. So like just the fact that they have to use this on my ninja is just really good for me. Yeah, and they only have one. Yeah. The bolt on me was not good, I don't think. I mean, again, they were on a mulligan to 4, so I think it was rough for them regardless, but still. All right, curse is fine. All right, now I'm just gonna get my second ninja going. And then that should probably do it. They have only 2 cards left. I'm at 16. Mono red will get you sometimes, but sometimes you get them. Feels bad to lose to mono red for sure. So hopefully we can take this one down. What's the best play here? Suppose just Fjord plus Faeries here. See what we're gonna draw. I guess Bolt is good enough. I don't think I have time for Preordain. Mess around with that. No need. Bolt seems good though. Probably just want to make sure to leave Counterspell up on future turns now. Searing Blaze. Yep. Still fine. I go to 12. They have 1 card left. We draw Bolt. I'll just attack and draw first. And then maybe I can go like Fairy Seer into Augur or something. Oh, Blue Blast. That's pretty nice. I'm just actually going to play Ash Barrens. I think that's fine. I am going to Fairy Seer into Augur. I don't really need to make sure I hit, but I still think it's good. Just bottom. And then just leave out Blue Blast, Bolt, / Counterspell. Yeah. And pass. I can also just Blue Blast their Curse end of turn here. I don't think there's any 2 cards in their deck that can get them out of it from here. So looks like we're going on to the 2-0 bracket. I don't think I've ever played a league with Burn. I probably should. I kind of want to play all like the meta decks, but I don't really have a strong desire to play with Burn. Also never registered Mono White Menace, Mono White Heroic deck. Never registered that. I probably never will. I could register Burn though. Mono White is the deck that I just really don't like. Rift Bolt, sure. They have 1 card left. I guess I can also just not care about Curse, and I'll just leave up Blue Blast, and then just have lethal. I guess I'll probably have lethal anyway, but I'll just take 1. Another Hydroblast. Jeez. Hit for 5. Then I have Bolt with triple counter up. Or I guess I'll only have double counter up. But we have 1 card left. All right. Nice. 2-0, baby. See you in round 3. All right. Oh, man, I just noticed. Oh, man. Tart again. I've played Tart 3 times now, and they've beaten me every time. And so far, every time I've played them, they've been on mono blue, but I've always been on some weird deck, and now I'm on Faeries. So now I think I have a chance. So let's go. We got to take down Tart here. Hmm. Let's see. This hand is sketchy. I can preordain for lands, but if I miss, I get crushed. Otherwise, my hand is pretty good. So let's see. Let's think of the odds here. If I island preordain, then I get to go scry, scry, and then draw a card. So I have 3 looks, and then I get to draw a card for next turn as well. So I have 4 looks at a land. I have 20 lands in my deck out of 53. So that's like almost a 33% chance per look. It's pretty likely to find a land. I think I just keep, because if I hit a land, then my hand is actually pretty good. And if I hit multiple lands, my hand is very good. They're probably smart and they mulligan to 6. But it's always nice playing this opponent. They're always really nice, fun to play against. They play really well. I mean, they've taken me down every time. I almost got them last time when I was on Affinity, but let's go. Okay, there we go. Scred's actually not terrible either, but I think I just want more lands, so I'm not going to be greedy now that I kept this greedy hand, and I'm just going to try to have a functional or relatively functional draw. I will have to go Fjord and no play on turn 2, but at least we have so much gas now, and if I draw an untapped land, it's going to be good. Forest Sprawl. Oh no, they're always on mono blue. I think they often play at the same time as me as well, so that's why I pair against them a fair amount. Land. Okay. And I wonder if they're on the land destruction version or something else. That's a pretty sweet art on that forest. Oh, they have all these lands? Geez, that's sick. Not thermal cars. Don't do me like that, Tart. Okay. Oh, it's Boggles. I wasn't even paying attention to this planes. I was just looking at the art. Okay, well, the fact that it's Boggles is actually kind of bad for me too. They have 3 cards in hand. We do get to bring in some curfews and an Echoing Truth in this matchup. I think I'm going the greedy line of preordain for land here. Nice. Unfortunately, I do think I wanted to play Augur here, so I can't keep another land on top. So I think I just need to draw island, bottom the Ash Barrens, and then I get to play Augur. I think that's the line. Bottom, top, top, play Augur. I guess I should have left the Ash Barrens on top. I kind of need to leave up Counterspell here. Yeah, I should have left Ash Barrens on top. Because if they just slam like a 3-drop enchantment or something, they just crush me. So I think I just need to. Oh, they misclicked here. That's unfortunate for them. I think I'm actually gonna go. They thought I was no they thought I was gonna flash in Spellsetter Spray. I think I'm actually gonna go Abrade on plant right now. It uses my mana efficiently. Gets the plant out of there. I know it's like a really weird like low value play. Oh man, I got so punished because if I had a land drop here, I could go play Augur, leave out Counterspell. That was a huge mistake. Already playing loose here. They didn't attack last turn, and they didn't play anything. I'm just going to pass again here. I can end of turn at least Frantic Inventory, and yeah, not drawing a land, like I said, brutal, but I'm not going to... They were scared to attack the first time, so I'm going to try to keep that going. I'm actually going to let that resolve too, because if I had a Spellstutter Spray and just being able to block that is so nice. Yeah, they're not attacking because they're respecting Spell Stutter Sprite. So now I just get to go Frantic Inventory. There's Ash Barrens. Okay, get to cycle that. Just gonna get Island, and now I can start deploying creatures. Land, untap. I mean, they're definitely respecting Spell Stutter, and now I actually have it. Missed on Augur, unfortunate. Especially because we have 26 spells, but you're gonna miss sometimes. Even if you had like 30 spells, you could miss. There's no 100% guarantee, unless I guess you like didn't have lands or other creatures, but okay. Just gonna pass. The problem is, I guess, if they have like a big enchantment that I need to counter, I have to counter it and then I can't block this turn. I'm just gonna let that resolve, I think. Don't want to flash in Spell Stutter and show them I have it. Just gonna hope they try to attack now because they're like gonna try to replay Rancors on here. Maybe maybe I should have countered that. Just not playing that well, I think. Because if I counter this, I was just scared of them slapping an aura down, but now they just shoot this up with their Rancors. But this at least can be blocked by ground creatures. So I think this is actually okay for me. I mean, it's not great, but I think I can I have a chance. Oh no. Oh god, now I don't have a chance. So if I had Spell Stutter the Boggle, the only problem is then they just go Slam Ancestral Mask attack, and then I lose to that. Now they have an 11/7. I'm not sure if I have any outs. Just have to do better in the sideboard games, and that deck can die to itself a lot as well. All right, I guess I'm taking Frantic Inventory. So draw 2 at end of turn. I have to take 11 here down to 5. And I don't know what I can do. If I had gone Spell Stutter on the Boggle, it actually wouldn't work because then I'm tapped out, and then they just go Ancestral Mask the Boggle. Okay, so I just take. They're just gonna go 4-0 against me here, most likely. I can win game 2 and 3 with my clutch sideboard cards. Oh, ram through and then the trample kills me. Jeez, that is gross. That is gross. Heart, no. Please. Why? Okay, I have a lot of sideboard cards though. I get a lot of stuff here. I think most of my removal is pretty bad. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to side out all of my Screds and a Braid and keep in the Frantic Inventories. Not sure. Yeah, I mean, Bolt's also not even that great. It can be helpful, but I could just side out like this because, again, most of the time, most of their creatures just have hexproof. So having too many targeted removal spells just doesn't work against this deck. But having these Wraths and bounce spells actually does work. Again, I think this is actually better. Frantic Inventory can like draw into my good spells. Whoops. Let's see. Sometimes they also bring in like either Hydroblast or Pyroblast I've seen more likely, but I don't think I want to bring in like Hydroblast or anything. I think I just go like this. And if I see some more non-hexproof creatures and I manage to win game 2, I'll consider changing my sideboard plan. But I think this is where I want to be. This looks pretty decent. Let's go. Let's run it. We got him. Don't think I'm supposed to mulligan this. Doesn't have removal yet, but I have a lot of augurs. I can find Curfew. I have Ponders, Augurs, Frantic Inventory. They mulligan to 5. Like I said, that deck can die to itself a lot of the time. Because now if I just find some interaction, they're low on resources, and they might not function. That's the goal, basically. It kind of sucks like playing against Boggles, but it's the same way in Modern. Like, when they have their good draws, sometimes it feels like there's nothing you can do. And then when they just have their bad draws, it feels like there's nothing they can do. It's kind of just like why people hate boggles, but it is what it is. It still can be interesting for sure. All right, this actually looks pretty great. I want to make sure to hit this counter spell with an augur because I want to play augur next turn, I believe. Um, let's see. I could just leave augur on top and not worry about augur. I might not have time for that anyway. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, god damn. I don't know what's up with me. I am a little bit tired right now, but I meant to put counterspell last. That way I can make sure to hit it on augur. But cascade or like missing the like playing augur and then not having the ninja on top to not have to draw it is decent if I can still hit on this. That was not perfect though, for sure, because I could have had counterspell on top to guaranteed hit right now. I fucked up. Well, worked out well because I got past the ninja now and drew another counterspell. But that felt bad. I mean, we didn't get punished. We actually got rewarded, I think. Having ninja would also be decent, but yeah, it looks like they mulliganed and just probably killed themselves here. I'm just gonna go land pass now. Because now I want to just try to counterspell pretty much everything they do. I can Ash Barrens for Mountain here. I can start deploying like second augur later, next turn. Now we get Mountain, inventory, and then I'm gonna deploy another augur here. I don't want to play too scared. I will leave up counter though. Okay. This is interesting because curfew is very good, especially with these augurs, but then they'll know about it. I could just take counterspell. Sucks that they'll know about curfew. I'm not sure if they're really going to be able to play around it. I think it's better to just take it. Just again, the fact that I have these augurs, then it makes this curfew even better. Like they can't really even try to play an enchantment now. Because I have counterspell and curfew. I definitely misplayed on that ponder, the order I put it back. I just wasn't thinking correctly, but like I said, we didn't get punished, and now I think I'm in a really great position. Ledgewalker. Ledgewalker is annoying against curfew for sure. I could just counterspell this. Then they kind of get wrecked by curfew unless they have another creature. I think I'm fine with that. Makes my curfew better to counter this. Like what? Now they suit up a boggle? Sure, then I have curfew. Okay, well, this is worst case scenario. God, I just get outplayed by this opponent. All right, let's lead Preordain here. Bottom. I don't want lands. I want action. Okay, let's go land. I think I just attack for one. Would have been nice to have this ninja considering how this game went, but this isn't quite what I was expecting. Faeries here. There's my ninjas. Okay, let's top on these. Just try to get some card advantage flowing next turn. Okay, I'm gonna pass. So they do know about curfew, but they have another body out. The good news is to play around curfew, they can never trade with like their second scout or boggle. They can never trade with like their second thing. Okay, that resolves. Okay, we're drawing ninja. I can't double ninja because I want to leave up counter. So I think what I want to do is just go attack with augur plus Faeries here. They probably won't block. And then I'm going to ninja back my augur actually because I want more card advantage. And then I can replay augur and have counterspell up. Yeah, this is good. Missed on augur, classic. And pass. And then next turn I can get second ninja going. And then unless they have like 2 good auras on this turn, I might be all right. Gut shot my Faeries here. I think I just let that resolve. I don't think I care about that. I'm gonna ninja back. I want to ninja back an augur anyway, and I don't want to use either my counterspell or my curfew to save it. So, yeah, they just concede. Okay, we got him. We got him on the mull to 5. Now, according to Boggles, they should have to mulligan to 5 again. So, let's see. Kind of liked my sideboard plan. Bolts at least can go face, which is why I kept them in. And they can also just like be good for killing plants and stuff too. This seemed insane in a game like that. Just absolutely insane. I think this is where I want to be. Yeah, I don't think I want to change anything. All right, Tart, you're going down. Please. Don't nut draw me. Oh god, this is sketchy. It's a tap land, and it's a brainstorm, not a ponder. They kept 7. I think I mull this. This is a little bit too sketchy because I go tap land, and then I draw a random card on turn 2, and then I just have a scry or a brainstorm. No. Okay, this is great. This is really good. I think I'm just putting back bolt, and then hoping this cannonade is just sick. Sick action cannonade. Let's go. Don't think I need bolt, most likely. I think I might even just lead Fjord and just wait on this preordain until I turn 4. Okay, well, they did lead plant. It's kind of scary. Could just preordain this turn, but I just like getting Fjord down. Please just play out like multiple hexproof creatures. Please. Ledgewalker? Boggle. Okay. Sprawl into Ledgewalker. Are they going to suit up a plant? That would be pretty aggressive if they do. Boggle into Ethereal Armor. God, that's a good draw. Now it gets around my Cannonade. Jesus. Okay, there's Curfew. There we go. That's what we need. Now I'm just going Island, leave up Counterspell. Hopefully I won't have to cast Counterspell. I can just cycle in Ash Barrens. And then I can set up like a Cannonade into Curfew. Yeah, this is fun. Because again, I'm going to try to set up Cannonade into Curfew. Then all their enchantments fall off if I'm able to set up that play. So I take 3, that's fine. Yeah, they should not attack with plant because of Spellsetter Sprite. 3 is totally fine. I think I'm favored here. This opponent's good though. They've been outplaying me every match. Okay, let's cycle. I think I get Mountain actually. If they have Hydroblast, it's gonna be brutal. Let's just get Mountain. Untap. Echoing Truth is also a good draw. Wow, we're drawing well. Just go Mountain, pass. Probably go for an end of turn Cannonade. I guess I could do it to take 1 less damage, but yeah, I think I want to go for end of turn Cannonade because they could deploy more creatures. I don't think the 1 damage is relevant. If they went for like another enchantment here, I could Cannonade in response. I'm going to take. I don't think the 1 damage is most likely going to decide the game, and waiting could be really beneficial for me. Like if they just deploy another creature here, it's just so good for me. Also having this Echoing Truth is really nice. I can't wait for 2 more turns to leave up Counterspell, so I have to just basically hope this works. And it does. Okay. Another Curfew. Wow. Jeez, that is good. Because now what I can do, I can just go Island, pass, and then when they try to attack, I'll just Curfew, and then when they try to replay Boggle, I'll Counterspell it. And then I have another Curfew for their next creature that they draw. Sweet. Plains. Okay, land is what I like to see. We definitely want to run them out of gas. We're going to have to kill them at some point too. So we need to draw something else other than just like curfews and echoing truths and stuff. Please play an aura on this. Again, I'm feeling good. Man, I just love the art on this card. I think it's just nostalgic for me, but like I've said, I just love this art. It's so sick. It's like time to go. See ya. Tart, I gotta take you down on my best deck, Faeries. What you got, Tart? They're in the tank. They tapped a land and then untapped it. They played Plains. They went to play something, and then they were like, maybe I shouldn't play anything. Go for it. Okay, they're gonna attack. I think I'm gonna curfew now because again, I think I want them to replay Boggle so I can counterspell it. So I'm gonna go for curfew here. Now they're gonna replay Boggle, main 2, and I'm gonna counterspell it. Then they have to have another Boggle, third Boggle, to be able to suit up, and then I still have a curfew for that one. I can wait till they suit it up a little bit more, hopefully. Yep. Let's go counter it. Another thing, okay. I do have a curfew, and I have 3 cards left. I'm gonna need another counter or something. I think I go Faeries here into Preordain. Yeah, I like it. Bolt and Augur. While I can hit the Bolt on the Augur, I just don't think I even want to draw Bolt at all. It doesn't really do anything. I want to try to hit like another counterspell or something. So let's go bottom, top. I think I can even just go Preordain and then play Augur of Bolas right now. Let's go bottom, top, and then play Augur, because if they just suit this up huge, I'm most likely going to be able to have a good curfew between my removal spells. So I think I'm safe. I'm not like really in danger of dying. Well, of course we just draw a Bolt anyway. Now I can just pass. Now my curfew gets even better again because I have this Augur out. So now I just kind of want to wait for them to commit a little bit more onto this Ledgewalker, and then I can curfew it. Okay, Heliod's Pilgrim into... That's not that bad for me that they had it, considering I have the Bolt. Into Ethereal Armor. Okay, so they're going to hit for 3. I'll take. I also have a sweet potential play of them attacking, and then I bounce Ethereal Armor and block with Faeries here. So probably just try to kill this now. Counterspell? I'm drawing really well. I guess that's what it takes to beat this opponent, but this game's not over. Let's just Bolt Pilgrim now. I think I'm just going to attack with just Augur. Could attack with both, but yeah, I'm just going to pretend like I might want to chump. Just going to attack with Augur. I'm probably going to go for the play of Echoing Truth, the Ethereal Armor, block the Ledgewalker. It does put Ethereal Armor back in their hand. We'll see what they do. I can also just consider curfewing. Because if they just go like the +2/+2 trample lifelink, I'll obviously just be going curfew when they attack. Oh, Ancestral Mask resolves. Nice. Now they don't, yeah, and they definitely don't have blue mana or anything. Not like every deck plays Pyroblast anyway. They play Forest, they have 1 card left, and they play the Armadillo Cloak, and we have the second curfew. And we can even counterspell the Ledgewalker, and we get to bounce Augur. That was just, we drew insanely well. That was pretty nuts. That goes to the yard. Oh, they can't even replay it here, duh. Okay, it's still good for us, obviously. I can just counter the Ledgewalker next turn. All right. Feel like it's going to be tough to lose from this position. They have Ledgewalker in hand, and my hand's Counterspell, Inventory, Echoing Truth, and I have 2 creatures on board. So I just counter this. Oh, Abundant Growth? Yeah, I can resolve. Definitely don't want to counter that one. I know they have a Ledgewalker. Rather just counter that. It's not like they have infinite creatures. It's pretty smart of the opponent to not play Ledgewalker there, but still think I'm fine with that. Let's go Ponder first before Frantic Inventory. I mean, yeah, these are good enough for sure. Shuffle your library, no. I'll just go Inventory right now. Then I suppose I can just play Island and then cycle the Ash Barrens and play Inventory end of turn if I don't need a counterspell. Drawing a bunch of cards with Inventory now. Sweet. Finally, taking down. Tart is actually like my nemesis because I've never beat them. All right, now let's just go cycle Ash Barrens, then play Frantic Inventory. Just get Mountain, I guess. Inventory. Oh, Inventory seems pretty strong. It's probably better than Spire Golem, especially because it makes your Augur so much better to have more spells. Now this is going to be great. Let's see, I have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I can play 1 Ponder and then still leave up triple Counterspell. Bottom, top. Pass. Could Preordain again, but yeah, I'd rather just leave up triple Spell Stutter / Counterspell. I think I'll play one of these out. Now Ninja. Okay. I'll just Ninja back my Spell Stutter at this point. So 4, 5 mana. So if I don't draw land, I can Preordain. I'll just top. Just Preordain again. Bottom top. And we have double counter up now. But now we actually have a pretty quick clock. I think I'm supposed to go actual counterspell on this because they could have gut shots. I still do have Echoing Truth as well, which is a really nice safety net as well. I think it's better than playing spells that are there, actually. GG, he's such a nice opponent. Always a pleasure. Just won't say anything. But yeah, GG start. Always a great game. Finally took you down. Now 3-1, I think, is the match total. I thought you were going to get me after game 1 there, but Boggles could not prevail. That was fun to play somebody strong again. And 3-0. Nice. See you in round 4. Let's go. All right. 3-0 with Blue-Red Faeries. I feel like I've seen this name before, and I feel like they're going to be on land destruction, but I just don't know. We're obviously going to keep this hand. They're okay. They're on some type of blue deck. Good to know. Just going to lead Fjord. Are we up against? They went top. Are they mono blue, blue black, blue red? Okay, blue black. The basic swamp, the classic. Okay. It's fine. Counterspell. Interesting. Wonder if I'm supposed to leave up spell setter here. I could get ninja'd. It could still be just blue black Delver. And I feel like they are because of basic swamp. I don't know why. Just wondering if I'm supposed to bolt now. I could go bolt plus preordain right now. Leave them with counterspell in hand. Actually think I like that. I'll just preordain. I want to be able to hit more lands. Perfect. Just go top. Lightning bolt right now. Pass the turn. Looks like this opponent's playing fast. We've had some opponents playing with like a really nice rate of play this league, which is really nice. Probably go brainstorm shuffle here. Okay, no shuffle, at least not yet. They could Ash Baron still. They might just be passing with spell stutter up. I'm just going to pass the turn here, obviously. Not going to play anything. If they try to play a 1-drop, I'm definitely going to try to spell stutter it. Okay, there's the ice tunnel, sure. I think I'm supposed to just go first cycle Ash Barrens. I guess I could first go Frantic Inventory to play around Force Spike, and then cycle Ash Barrens. If they counter that, that's totally fine. I think I just cycle this, get Island. Go to my turn. There's a Scred, sure. Definitely just going to pass here again. No reason to do anything. Second Swamp, interesting. Don't know what that means. Again, I don't know if they're Delver or if they're Fae yet. If they're Fairies or Delver, we don't know. All we've seen is Augur, Brainstorm, Preordain, Counter, which it could be either deck. I have a feeling, I feel like that they're Delver from the way they're playing, like the tempo of the game, but I could be wrong. Counter spell. Right, so they don't have any more counters. They could have removal spells, but I think I'm just going for another spell stutter here. I'm not that scared of like a Gurmag or anything. So I think I let this resolve, and then I just go spell stutter again. And again, they can untap and Gurmag or something, but that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I still have Scred up. I get to counter their Brainstorm. I get my Fairy down, which is perfect. So feeling like I'm in a good position here. Try to resolve Ninja next turn. When resolve that, I mean Ninja it back and get a Ninja hit in here. Cast down. Agony Warp. I feel like they should have killed Spellstutter earlier if they could have. But I mean, we'll see. 2 mana. Cast down. I'm going to try to counter this. I mean, representing a card draw here is huge. Like, they probably have to play another removal spell. Again, I'm not scared of them tapping out for any creature like Delver or Angler. And just the fact that they haven't played other fairies, I'm putting them on blue-black Delver rather than blue-black fairies. So it's probably like the 4 Angler, 4 Angler, 4 Augur, 4 Delver deck. No Ninja package, no spell setter sprites. Is my guess. Counterspell. Okay, so they kill my thing, and I'll just ponder. Yeah, these seem good. Don't know if I need Island. So I guess what I can do is I can draw Preordain right now, and on my next turn draw a Counterspell, then I can Preordain bottom the Island. Yeah. Seems good. Again, they can play something here. It's a Delver. Okay, so I was right. And a Thorn. Wow. Okay, that's scary, actually. They played that pretty well. Let's see. I think I want to kill something now. I think I do want to Preordain. Let's count my mana. 4, 5 mana. Alternatively, I can just go... I can go Scred the Delver. And then plan to just play 2 Spellstutter sprites at the end of their turn, or Spellstutter plus Counterspell. I know there's an island on top, but I don't really want to have to top it with this Preordain. I think it's better to just Scred Delver, pass, then try to flash in some Spellstutters to take the Monarchy. That's all I can do, really. I think Scredding Delver is better than Thorn, too, because it's a potential flying blocker for my stuff. Yeah, so I'm just going to pass. They can't play any 1-drops, really, into these Spellstutters. So they'll probably just attack for 1, and then I just go to flash in probably both of these. They have to have 2 more removal spells. I think I'll respond to this. Okay, Agony Orb. Now I think I'm just going Counterspell. Maybe I just let it resolve and then go for another Spellstutter. Yeah, I think that's the play, actually. Let's let that resolve. Then just jam this. If they have another removal spell, which they likely have, I'm kind of screwed against Monarch, but nothing I can do, I don't think. Wow, I untapped? I was not expecting that. Right, let's preordain right now because I might hit a ninja that I want to deploy. Frantic inventory. I mean, that's a good way to keep up in cards. Let's go top, top. Top, top. Attack. Protect this with counterspell if they try to kill it. And a spell stutter to try to block. Oh no, they don't have spell stutter most likely. Wow, looks like we're going to take Monarch here. That's huge. I think I just tap like this. Go frantic inventory right now. Counterspell. Wow. They had a counterspell this whole time? I'm just going to counter back. I want to draw 2. And then I'll go land. Yeah, now that I don't get to spread this, I get punished for not playing the island first. I thought I could draw another fjord, so is what it is. All right, well, I'm going to draw both of these anyway due to Monarch, so I don't get to set up Augur, but I think it's fine. I'm still in a pretty good position. I'm going to play a Behold the Multiverse tap out for it. Okay, that's fine. Again, so they take Monarch here, and then I probably take it back unless they have a removal spell for this. They may have Augur. Okay, this is good for me. Spell Pierce. Okay, that's fine. They get to draw one more card because I didn't play the land first, which I did get punished for, but I think it's all right. So now I go Ponder right now. I could actually Brainstorm to set up Augur. I think that's probably best, actually. Right, let's go Brainstorm. And now I can put back like Ash Baron's Scred, then play Augur, hit the Scred, kill both of their creatures, attack, take the Monarchy. Yeah, this is the line. They have a Spell Pierce that we know about too. I don't really want this Ash Barons, so let's put back these 2. Play Augur, hit the Scred, kill both of their creatures, and then take the Monarch. So now they have to have another Thorn. They usually only play like 2 Monarch cards in their deck. Even if they do have that, I'm still probably all right at this point. Yeah, they do, it looks like. Yep. Okay. We know they have a Spell Pierce in hand. I can likely, again, take the Monarch back here. Another Augur. Let's go Ponder. I feel like if they had a removal spell, they should have used it. Okay, there's Ninja. So even though these lands are bad, I think it's worth it to get this Ninja down. Gonna try to Ninja in on the Spell Stutter. I think it should work. Wow, Brainstorm? Sure. Why didn't they brainstorm earlier? Like, they could have brainstormed on their end step, because I could have had easily a counterspell in my hand. They do have Agony Warp. Wow. Yeah, that's bad for me. Okay. Nothing I can do. Okay, we know there's land on top, so I'm going to Fairy Seer those away. I probably should have done this already. Put those away. Now I'm going to Augur. It's a preordain, okay. I think I just go Fairy Seer, Scry. And I don't know if I need to even preordain again this turn. I think I just go top, top. And then plan to hit the Ponder on the Augur for sure. Gotta make sure I guaranteed hit on that. Top, top, pass. I think this game will go on for a little while longer, even though they have the Monarch. Okay, so they put Spell Pierce back. They don't have 2 Spell Pierces. Okay. So they're going to try to protect the Monarchy with this Delver here. All right, so let's go Just tap Island for Augur. I'm not sure. I could have tapped Mountain. It's hard to decide there. All right, let's definitely take Bolt. Do I Bolt now? I know they have Spell Pierce, but I'll try to Bolt now. Negate. Okay. Problem is if I Preordain, then anything else I draw gets Spell Pierced. I think what I'm doing now is attacking with both Fairy Seers. They get to eat one, and then I go for Ninja. They have another removal spell, I get wrecked. So I could wait one more turn, but I think I like just trying to take the Monarch here. I'm gonna Ninja. And again, we know they have Spell Pierce. Okay, so I take the Monarch and I get to play Faeries here. I lost a Faeries here to do so, but it's obviously worth. Counterspell. Then I Faeries here, get to Scry, and then I get a Monarch draw. I'm definitely going to chump this here. Okay, this is a top for sure. Just go top in that order. 26 cards left in library. I have the Monarch now. They have to kill this to take the Monarch back. I have a pretty massive board. Yeah, definitely block here. What a crazy game. This is a good game. Another removal spell. Gurmag. Okay. Thing is, I don't really need to do much here, just considering that I have the Monarch right now. Oh, there's Frantic Inventory and Faeries here. Both of these are good. Just go top. Let's go play Frantic Inventory, then play Faeries here. Leave up Spellstutter Sprite. Spell Pierce, just because they want to use it. I could just Spellstutter rather than pay. I feel like paying is probably better. Another Spell Pierce? Okay, so they did have double Spell Pierce. Wasn't really expecting that. So now they're going to get to take the Monarch back. Wait, I need to stop my man step? Okay. Oh no, I knew I was drawing Faeries here. I'm in kind of a rough spot now. I need to find more Screds. I do have 2 left out of 22 cards. They're just attacking with Delver, but they take the Monarch. Might have gotten a little punished by that double Spell Pierce. I'm also a little bit behind on time. They have Cast Down too? Jeez. They're running away with this game. They just cast down Ninja right now. Okay, they have 1 card in hand. It's an unknown. Can't take back the Monarch right now, obviously. Let's go Faeries here. Bottom. I think I'm just playing this out. Yeah, I like it. I'm at 15, they're at 16. They do have the Monarch right now, but I can Spellstutter Sprite something. I have a counterspell. I'm not in the worst position. Except that they have the Monarch. But if I can draw a Bolt or a Scred, then I'll be in a good spot. Okay, that's not good. I can't really send with everything. I have to just wait. These matchups are so grindy. I like to side out some cantrips in these matchups just because you need to have your deck full of gas. I've talked about this before. Got Snap Bolt. Counterspell, that's actually a good draw. I can also make an attempt to just never take the Monarch in this game and just have them try to mill out on the Monarch, which is a reasonable option, but they're probably going to find a way to win if they just draw 18 cards. Okay, there's a Lightning Bolt. All right, let's go for this for sure. Because I think I can find a way to win if I take the Monarch right now. I have triple counter up. snuff out on Faeries here for 4 mana. All right, I think I just counterspell this. I do want my Faeries here to be able to take the Monarchy with. Another snuff out for 4 mana. All right, I'm going to counter it. They have 3 mana left. And I still have Spell Stutter. I'm try to counter this too. Counter this. Now my Bolt should resolve, and then I can take the Monarch. What a funny game. I might have to just chump Gurmag Angler here, but might be able to set up some blocks to Scred. Nice. That was an insane draw. Whew. Grindy. Got him. They just conceded. Wow. I guess they probably couldn't beat this board. That was crazy. That was a solid match, or a solid game. Okay. Pyroblasts coming in. I think that's all I want. I don't think Cannonade Sandstorm is good. Don't think any of these are good. I guess Echoing Truth is okay, but I don't think I want it. Side out a Ponder. I could even side out another cantrip. Again, because it's actually happened in one of the recent videos I recorded. I think it was with Blue Red, maybe with something else, but where often the game comes down and both players just keep trading resources, and you just trade resources and trade, and then at the end it's like both players have 5 cards left in library, but whoever had more resources total in their deck wins, and cantrips don't actually affect the game or allow you to win. So if you can continue to trade with all your resources and have less cantrips and survive, it's actually better to have less cantrips in these specific blue matchups because they're so grindy. Obviously, it's a little greedy because cantrips are good top decks, but at the same time, you don't want to just draw your deck and not be able to win. So I think siding out cantrips is actually good. Some people may disagree, but I like it. I think the game has come down to drawing, that game we saw was so grindy. That happens all the time. So I like it. I think we go with this. Just decide if there's anything else I want. Cannonade kills multiple Delvers, but it doesn't kill Angler, and it doesn't kill Augur, and it kills some of our other stuff. So I don't think I like that. I think I like it like this, and I think I like 1 Ponder, 1 Brainstorm, rather than 2 Brainstorm, 0, or 2 Ponder, 0 Brainstorm. I think Brainstorm is actually good in this matchup specifically. So let's run it. 4 Scred, 4 Bolt is nice here. All right, I'm going to keep this. Depending on the opponent's hand, this looks like a hand where we could tempo them out of this game, potentially. Let's go bottom top. Having a red source for this Pyroblast seems worth it. And drawing more lands is also good. I'm going to kill my thing right now. No. Okay. Miss on Augur. Classic Augur. I'm behind on time because opponent is playing like a fucking G over there, playing so fast. I'm going to counter a 2-drop for sure. I mean, I'll counter anything. I want to... Wow, they just conceded. They were over it. Their hand might have been bad, but yeah, that was an easy spell stutter. A snap concession, just opponent moves on. All right, 4-0. Let's go for the 5-0. I'll see you in round 5. All right, welcome to round 5. We are 4-0, going for the 5-0. We got this. We don't have this keep, though. 1 land, all 2 drops. That's a 2-drop. Not going to keep. Let's go. All right, snap keep this. Probably just putting back this Ash Barrens. Looks fine. Let's go. See what we're up against. This hand looks good. Green white. Is this Boggles with Arctic Treeline? I feel like it is. Please no. Maybe it's something else. Wow, Bant? Is it combo? I know this name. Not going to try to pronounce it. I'm just going to go Island Pass. Kind of represent counterspell and spell stutter. No land drop from the opponent? Wow. Counterspell, actual counterspell. Let's go. Let's just try to keep hitting our land drops. I think I'm going to bottom, just looking for lands. Brainstorm is so much worse than Ponder. All right, I'm not going to play Faeries or anything here. Wow, Bant, what is this? Is it just a brew? Just Faeries here. These are both decent. Don't think I need land though. It's just bottom top. I'm fine to draw the Frantic Inventory and start stacking those up. This could be a pretty grindy match here, or game. Evoke Moldrifter. Yeah, I don't want them to draw two. They seem to be kind of mana screwed, so I'd rather just try to hold them down here. I think there's just some type of combo deck here is my guess. I think I'll just draw land. We did bottom a land, but of course we draw one anyway, because classic Magic Online, you always seem to draw a card that you put on bottom. It happens so often that I don't think it can be random. Shimmer Drift Veil Red? What are we playing against? This is a brew for sure. It's scary though. It's definitely scary. Counterspell is good. Any creature that doesn't provide like such huge value like Moldrifter, I can just kill with my removal spells rather than having to counter it. Any 1 or 2 drop I can spell stutter, so I have 5 cards and it's all good interaction. Munvui Acid Moss? What is happening? I mean, I guess they're just Munvui Acid Moss, maybe like Farseeks and stuff, and like 5-color good stuff, is my guess. I'm tempted to just let this resolve, but I don't think I should. Spell stutter might not be great in this matchup. Okay, Ponder. There's Ninja. Okay, there's Ninja. Nice. That is huge. So what do I want to put on? I'm definitely drawing Ninja right now, and I'm gonna Ninja. But then what do I want to draw as the next card? Probably Ponder. Yeah. Something on my screen is like twitchy on. It's probably not picking up on the recording, but there's like a line on my screen. I got to deal with that. Okay. Attack and Ninja. And then we know Ash Barrens is on top. Don't know how great Spell Stutter is going to be anyway. What I could do is I could just Ponder, draw the Ash Barrens, and then cycle it for a mountain to protect my red sources a little bit better. Could also just pass, and then if they kill this, I'm just drawing the Ash Barrens next turn anyway. I think I like that better. I'll just leave out Spell Stutter for a 1-drop. Wow, Shimmer Drift Veil. They must not have any Utopia Sprawls or Wild Growths, most likely. God, I just don't... I'm trying to picture the other cards in their deck. Maybe they're like Ephemerates with Moldrifters here. Lightning Bolt. All right. Well, I'm going to try to Spell Stutter this. Not sure if it's going to work, but I'm going to go for it. All right, they're blue-based deck with Munvui Acid Moss, it looks like. So now I'm going Ponder. I can see if I want to Ash Barrens or not. I think I just want to go draw this Augur and then play it and hit this red. I mean, that seems good enough to me. We hit at least Scred. Yep. Then I can go cycle Ash Barrens right now for Mountain. Play it. And then play Faeries here also. Scry. Yeah. What do I want to draw next turn? Probably Counterspell. Top. Pass. They just play a Moldrifter or something, it's going to be annoying, but I can at least kill it. They still have 7 cards in hand somehow. Probably because they're just stuck on lands, but Starting to get some pressure going. A little flooded on removal spells, which happens when we have 9 removal spells. That's why people play less bolts, but I think this is still fine. Should play for the long game here. Now Manvoli Asimos doesn't do much. That is scary for sure. Luckily, I have the 1 Abrade. They could have another counter, but I'm drawing a counter spell, so I think I'm fine. Just gonna kill this right now. Yeah, my screen's tweaking out a little bit here. It's like I'm getting the horizontal lines across the screen. It's kind of annoying. Okay. And then next turn we're drawing Spellstutter Sprite, which is not the best in this matchup, it seems. It looks like they're just like a blue-based 5-color control deck, or 4-color control deck. Not sure what the reasoning for that is, and why they have... Maybe they're just playing Asimos because it's like a powerful card. It's a mana fixture, keeps them down on mana and everything. Wow, Mnemonic Wall. They're going to get back... Oh, they're just like trying to loop Asimoses and just like go off. Jeez. I'm going to just shred this. Counterspell. Okay, I probably like them getting Counterspell back better than other stuff. So they have Counterspell in hand. Gotta remember that. I can counter a Counterspell with Spellstutter Sprite. They go to 12. A couple more removal spells. So if I go Spellstutter this and they go counter, is that fine for me? I think that's worth. Makes them use their counterspell. I think it's fine. Just go for it. If they counter back here, they can't really do much else this turn. They're going to go for a removal spell. Oh, geez. Okay. Got crushed there. So yeah, they're just like a 4-color control deck or something. Are they just like splashing this? I feel like they have to have Ephemerate as well. All right, drawing Island was terrible. Now I'm feeling like I need some card advantage or I'm going to lose. They probably have multiple Bonders ornaments as well. They might even have things like Pulse of Marasa. I would be surprised if they don't have that card. All right, they're just passing. They have 6 cards in hand. Should probably play this island out. Spread my thing, okay. Can't stop that. Shimmer Drift Veil. Jeez. I thought about playing that card. I just never like really knew the right shell for it. Mnemonic Wall. Get back Scred. Get back Preordain or Counterspell. Could even get back Acid Moss, I suppose. They're getting back Counterspell. Just Scred their thing. Oh, they had Ephemerate. Jeez. So they are just an Ephemerate deck. They're probably just not playing like any Utopia Sprawls or stuff like that. All right, that was a good draw. That's probably not enough. Wait, what did they get back on the second one? Counterspell and Manvoli Acid Moss. Okay. Oh shit, I should have. I can respond to this rebound trigger, right? I can go for double Lightning Bolt, but we know they have 2 counterspells in their hand, so I guess I cannot. So there's nothing I can really do. I can try to spell stutter the Ephemerate. They counter. But then I can't double bolt this anyway. I can't break up this loop anymore. Damn, I think I lose to this now. This is like just such a crazy late game. Oh man, they got stuck on lands, but they got out of it just in time. So they're getting back a Fem. Yeah, again, we know that they have 2 counterspells in their hand. I think we're just going to the next games. Their deck does look pretty clunky though. So we can still go for the 5-0 here. And Volley Acid Moss my thing. Okay, there's nothing I can do, I don't think. I could bolt them right now. But again, they just have a bunch of counterspells. I don't think that works. Just see what forest they get. Yeah, they're probably just 4-color. They're like blue-red base, and they're playing like Munvili Asimos for like huge value. Let's play this. They might just counterspell this. Yeah, they don't want to. Bottom top. Brainstorm. Because if they go for counterspell this, I could kill this. All right, there's a Frantic Inventory, which they might have to counter, and then I could maybe get this off the board. So that's the goal. Let's put back. Dog's coming to say goodnight. Hey, bud. That's what he does every night. He comes in and checks it out. Okay, I could put back land plus Faeries here, I suppose. I mean, this Frantic Inventory is not going to resolve, right? Oh, I can't even double bolt now. All right, all right. I think I'm just dead. I guess I can go for the Frantic Inventory and maybe they don't counter it. But even then, it's going to be rough. Or I could put back bolt, bolt. I guess I put back land, bolt. Try to play Faeries here, and then try to play Frantic Inventory with a spell setter that could counter a counterspell. So I can actually do something here. I mean, probably not, but bottom, guess top, and draw 3. All right, we do have second mountain here. It's just awkward to try to cycle Ashburns right now and just leave up red, red. That looks pretty obvious what I'm trying to do. Alternatively, I can just play Fjord. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Don't know if I can win. We know they have double counter in hand. Ephemerate. Yeah. That cannonade just wrecked me, is really what happened. Their win con's probably just Munvili Acid Moss. I guess, and then just like attacking with Mole Drifter. Just killing all their lands and all their permanents, and then just playing a 2-2. So now they're going Acid Moss on my Fjord. Okay, resolves. Then they just get all their lands out of their deck too. Double Highland Forest. So interesting. It's a really cool brew. Cycle, get a second mountain. Drawing land there is brutal. Attack for 1. Not gonna. I guess I'm not gonna give up yet, but they're just getting like a spell back every turn, and we know they have double counterspell in hand. The fact that they have to tap mana for like so much mana for these Munvili Asimos is costing them for sure. The downside is that they're getting more mana every time they do that. So every time they're getting farther and farther away from tapping low on mana. I braid that right now. Okay, I can't fight over that. Also, I might just mill out. They might not need to like apply any pressure. Okay, spread is interesting. I don't have triple red up though. If they go for Ephemerate here, I think I have to just let it resolve. They have double counter. They're getting back Acid Moss. Now they're going to go for Acid Moss on a mountain, and then I do have to go for double bolt. And they'll just probably let the first one resolve, counter the second. I guess I can go for Spellstutter on this right now. They might have to counter it, but then they just get to get counterspell back. I just need to let this happen. Yeah. The Mnemonic Wall Ephemerate loops are just so busted. This is like why I thought Ephemerate was going to get banned a while ago. It's just so hard to, like, if I fight there, then they just get back counterspells, so there's nothing I can do. I mean, I'm probably dead no matter what, but it feels bad. All right. I think I'm supposed to, I guess I could go bolt them, bolt them. Just the fact that they have so many counters, though. I think I actually like that better than going for the mnemonic wall here. Let's just bolt them. Don't think it's going to work, but I'll try. I think I just bolt them again. Maybe I just am supposed to flash in spells that are here as well. So they're using like Manvoli Asimos as their mana fixer rather than something like Abundant Growth. Pretty cool brew from the opponent, must say. Do I flash in spell starter? They have 8 cards. I'm just not going to play anything. Jam this. I have how many bolts left? 2 more bolts in the deck. I'm surprised they let Augur resolve. They only have 1 counterspell up here? Scred. Alright, I mean, I'll try to spell stutter this. It's just probably going to get counterspelled. But if it does, I get to kill this. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So this dies. They have Ephemerate up right now. Duh. I need to find something else. Bottom, top. Yes, gritting that is not actually going to work. I do get to draw 4. Okay. We have potentially lethal here. Oh, but the problem is they're going to blow up my mountain. I'm just going to pass the turn. I have Fjords in the deck, but those are all tap lands. Damn. Now they're going to cast Ephemerate. I can't even Scred because I know they have another counterspell. Damn, yeah. See, getting back counterspell so many times is just such a feel bad. Oh, they're getting back Acid Moss? Okay. Yeah, they want to kill my mountain. Smart. I'm going to bolt them in response, and then they probably counter that. But now I don't have any untapped red sources, so I'm going to have to find a counterspell and a Fjord in the same turn. They let it resolve. They go to 4. Okay. Maybe there's some way. Spell Stutter Spray. Okay. That's a potential way. They have 1 counterspell left. I'm going to say if I hit a counterspell here. I don't know exactly what's in my deck, but I kind of want to just try to play fast. I think bottom. Faeries here is reasonable. I think I just bottom it. Okay, there's counter. Okay. I have no red mana right now. Because of freaking Manvoli Asimos. Oh, man. If I fight over this, it just does not work. So they get back Ephemerate. They'll probably cast it right now. The funny thing about that deck is they don't have that many white sources. How many Fjords do I have left? 2 Fjords left out of 13 cards. Bolt my Augur. I know they have 1 counterspell left. I think I just let this resolve. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I go for Spell Stutter and then I have a counterspell as well. I'm just going to let it resolve. So they're just blue-red control, basically, and then splashing a bunch of stuff. Right, now I might actually, unless they probably have 2 counterspells in hand still that we just don't know about, but I try to fight here and just hope. This is all I can do. They probably have another counter. But if not, I might have just broken up the loop. They do. Okay, nothing I can do there. Went for it. Now they just keep getting back counters. Oh, man. And then they can keep getting back Acid Moss again if I play Fjord. 12 cards left. There's a Ninja, which doesn't really do much. I don't really want to just play Fjord. Damn. Because if I just play Fjord, they just get back Acid Moss and kill it, and I can't protect it. Again, I can just honestly just start F6ing at this point and just see like if they play any of their cards that I might not know about. Now the fact that they just led Tree Line like just really confused me, but now I see what their deck is. They just have one Tree Line that they can find with Acid Moss. They do have a bunch of green sources, but their mana seems pretty bad, honestly. Like, do they have Ash Runes? They haven't cycled any of them yet. Boarding Party. What? That's so unbelievably greedy. They're playing like a counterspell deck with just playing Boarding Party and Mnemonic Walls and everything. Wow. Come on. Okay. We have no more mountains on for this. Boarding Party into Counterspell, the classic combo. Jeez, come on. Just got crushed by that deck. Alright. I think I just get to bring in all these, and then that's like, should be really, really good. Lightning Bolt seems pretty bad. I can't break up most of their combos because of Mnemonic Wall having 4 toughness. Scred does seem reasonable. I don't know if that's exactly where I want to be in this matchup because I want to counter their stuff rather than letting it resolve. Which definitely needs some number of Screds. I don't want to go too low on that. A lot of their spells are kind of expensive too. Spell Stutter is okay, but doesn't counter that much. They're probably going to have Pyroblasts and Dispels and stuff too, which it does counter. It's also a flash threat, just which isn't bad. I could just do something like this. Kind of like that. Then my deck is like more full of gas. I do like setting out cantrips in these blue matchups. I think I'm going to go with this. I wonder if 3 Scred is too many. But there are some situations where they just end up with the Mnemonic Wall in play and I want to kill it. A Braid kills Bonder's Ornament. It's nice to have at least one. I could side on a second Spell Setter, but again, I think they're going to be bringing in 1 mana spells like Pyroblast. I think I'm just bringing in Pyroblast and Hydroblast and calling it a day. Yeah. Let's go. We got this. I think my deck is just so much more streamlined and consistent than theirs. I'm going to keep. I have Fjord, I have double Pyroblast, I have Frantic Inventory to draw a card. If I draw a creature, I can get this Ninja going. Like if I draw Augur or Spellstutter here, it's really good. Don't kill my 5-0 Dream, please. Oh, I kind of needed the QPs. Maybe I should have offered a split with the opponent, but I don't really like to offer splits. I kind of like to play it out in the leagues when I can. I think I'll flash in Spellstutter here. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe I'll wait to try to get 1 more land so I can protect it with Pyroblast. Nice. That is good. So good that I drew a land there. Because now I can go end of turn Spellstutter with Pyroblast up, and then Ninja with Pyroblast up as well. So if they just have a counterspell here, it's going to be totally fine. Play Bonder's Ornament. That is a problem. Because now if they have a Bolt, they can just kill this. That sucks. Nothing I can do. I just need to go for this now. And they have it. Oh man, I'm in trouble. They probably have more bolts and stuff here. They did use a Pyroblast on my spell setter though. I think I have to do something. If I just sit here, it's not good. Okay, they're just tapping out for Cannonade. Let's go Frantic Inventory right now. I'll counter if they fight. So draw 2, yeah. Okay, I could just play Spell Setter, but I don't think I want to. They only have 3 cards in hand. They're gonna just draw? Yeah. Oh, they're playing Mole Drifter? Can't counter it. So I have to scred it next turn, that's unfortunate. Could have played Spell Stutter here, but I am going to be able to get a Ninja going. Yeah, Spell Stutter is really not that great in this matchup. Let's go scred this. Then attack, Ninja. And I have at least Hydroblast up, and Spell Stutter, and Counterspell. Okay. This is something. They do have 2 red sources now. Mystical Teachings. Okay, that does make sense. I'm going to let that resolve, and then try to counter the removal spell they get. They get a Braid, sure. They get a Braid probably to play around Spell Setter Sprite. I think I just Hydroblast this, save my Counterspell. Now I'm in a great spot, because now I have Counterspell and Pyroblast. I think I'm going to go Cycle for Mountain, and then draw. I want to draw Gas. And getting Mountain there is decent, and Counterspell, nice. Okay. Might be able to secure this 5-0 here. Second Bonders. Could Counterspell this. Doesn't really affect the board, but it is going to be good in the long game. I think I'm going to let it resolve. They can't really afford to be drawing a card with Bonders, and I need to just like keep this alive and like hit for 2 every turn and draw an extra card for free. If they want to pay 4 to draw, they can. Lily Asimos on that. I think I just counter it. Manvoli Asimos is actually pretty good in that deck, just the fact that it like is fixing their mana and making more mana for them. Don't think I was supposed to counter the Bonder's Ornament. I'm still pretty confident about that. Probably shouldn't have played land first. I could have drawn Fjord. Of course. Okay. Into the north. Yeah, that just gets them a land, a snow land into play tapped. That's cool. Because they can into the north for Shimmer Drift. That's why they have 1. So now they get Arctic Tree Line so they can have Ephemerate up. I wonder if I'm supposed to play Spell Setter. I don't think so. They could easily have Bolt or something. I'm punished for playing my land first, which I realized right after the fact. I kind of like both of these. Faeries gives me a quicker clock, but I think it's just too weak of a card. I think I'd rather just draw this, then attack and draw, and probably just play Fjord. Already having just a Ninja down is a pretty quick clock in the fact that I'm just drawing a bunch of extra cards. All right, yeah, I'll augur here. Bonder's Ornament draw right now, sure. Brainstorm. Not going to brainstorm yet. No need to. I might even just not brainstorm end of turn. Kind of like that line. Relic of Progenitus, sure. It's good against Frantic Inventory, but I don't really care about that too much. I mean, they might just be trying to make me use time here. I got to make sure to pop this out. I can click quickly. That's a good tip. If they're relicking you, just pop your graveyard out, and then it won't pop in and out like on its own. I'm just not even going to brainstorm. I'm going to attack with both, and then I'll probably go brainstorm augur. Or I might even just not brainstorm. We'll see. Attack for 3. Have a million counters up here, so feeling pretty good. But they have a draw engine going too now. Albeit it's much slower than mine. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I think I'm just going, actually, as weird as this is, I could just play Ash Barrens. Why don't I just go play Brainstorm to start? I like that. They're going to pull some Marasa back. A Mole Drifter. No, no, let's not have them gain 6 life. And then Mystical, oh, they're going to draw a card right now? Sure. So Brainstorm. So here's a Frantic Inventory that I can actually just draw a million cards with. I think I'd rather do that. I think that's better. I just don't want to take too much time here, so I'm just going to try to play fast. Frantic Inventory. I think I'm just playing Ash Barrens now. Pass the turn. I don't want to commit anything else to the board. I want to have at least Counterspell and Pyroblast up. Scred that. All right, I'll try to Spell Center this. They could have Cannonade here. Probably go, oh, they have Scred on Spell Center now. 2 cards left. I think I go for Counterspell. F6. So why I played out the Ash Barrens there. They're going to draw a card? No. 5 mana? Oh, they're going to flashback Teachings for Dispel? Sure. Pyroblast, okay. Counter this. Okay, so they kill this, then they kill this. I still have an Augur in play. They have 2 cards left. They have a Relic. Sure. Okay. I need to play fast because I need to win another game. So I might not be talking as much here. I'm just going to try to make decisions. Just make plays, basically. Not playing optimally here, but I think that's okay. I think just playing fast is more important. And then I think I can Ponder as well and draw that Hydroblast. I think this is fine. Even though it's not setting up for a great Augur with that, I don't even know if you could see it that well. I'm trying to play fast, but I have to. Okay, they're drawing a card. They're at 8. I have 3 power in play. They're just drawing another card right now? Why are they just drawing now? This is their turn. I'm going to flash this in. Then I have a 2-turn clock. Also going to play an Augur, I think. I know my top card's a land, but I can just Augur past that. Okay, it's fine. And I have sort of triple Counterspell up here. Counterspell, Blue Blast, Pyroblast. Might just be enough. Just counter this. Not sure if I'm supposed to. Just kind of trying to fight here. Scred that? Sure. I still have lethal right now. I'm going to just exile the yards to draw. I think they're trying to play fast as well. Cannonade. Counter. Bonder's Ornament. Sure, it doesn't do anything. They have another Cannonade? Looks like probably not. Looks like we might have gotten them. I have 7 minutes 40 left for the last game. That's actually a lot. Whew! Crazy. I think I like my setup. The quad Pyroblast, trip Hydroblast is nice. Most of their removals red. They have like bolts and cannonades and stuff. Yeah, I think I just run it back like this. I don't think bolt is that good, as we saw. It doesn't really do much. And 3 Scred seems reasonable, even if it's a little bit high. I guess Spell Stutter, like I was seeing there, is not great. Most of their spells are just kind of expensive. Like, they don't have that many 1-mana spells. I could put like an Echoing Truth back in my deck. Maybe it's better than anything else. Just having the flash threat is pretty nice. I'm gonna run it like this, and I'll see you in game 3. All right, game 3 here. We're pretty far behind on time, so I have to win before I time out. This hand is not good enough. I'm gonna just try to play fast again. Put a scred back. This hand's not great either. Uh, Not feeling great with this hand. But if I just draw lands and maybe some creatures eventually, I think I might be all right. Opponent doesn't actually do that much. Wow, that was good. Turn 2 Rampant Growth. Get a dual land. Pretty solid. Gonna go land go. Just have inventory and counterspell up here. Wow, there's the chasm. Okay. Just gonna cycle this. I think I just get island. I know I do want more red sources, but I think getting more blue sources is actually better. I guess I could have just played Frantic Inventory there, but I actually kind of like cycling because I can do stuff like this. Just go bottom, top. Definitely want Frantic Inventory. Need to leave up Counterspell for Acid Moss. And I have 7 minutes, so I do have plenty of time. Nice, drawing land is huge. That is really good. Spell Stutter is good too. Okay, we drew pretty well, considering. Just going to go for an end of turn inventory and maybe a Spell Stutter as well. They have 5 cards and they're not committing yet. They might be playing a Muldrifter with counter backup here. Yeah, with Pyroblast up. Oh, Manvoli Acid Moss with counterspell up. Looks like. Okay. So I might not be able to stop this. Let's just go counterspell. Then they're going to counter back. And then I just flash in Spell Stutter and get my ninja going. Okay, they counter back. I think that's just fine. Again, I'd rather get ninja going, and then maybe I can get off a Frantic Inventory as well. Okay, so I just let this happen. Sucks to lose my red source, but again, I get to do this and draw a card. They have 3 cards left in hand. It's not that much. Nice. Drawing land is so good there. Ninja, hit for 2, draw. Just the fact that I have Blue Blast up is really good because a lot of their removal is red. So at least I have a counterspell. And if I don't need to do anything, I can just go for Frantic Inventory. Boarding Party into counterspell. Into a Braid. Damn. So I could Blue Blast the Abrade and let the 6/3 resolve. I think I like that, actually. I'd rather keep my ninja alive. Just counter the Abrade. I know they could have another bolt here. They do. That sucks. That was like worst case for me. Because now they still have a 6/3. Let's Brainstorm. Okay. This is reasonable because at least I have an untapped red source here. So I can just scred the boarding party. And I have a Frantic Inventory, so I'm still doing okay. They only have 2 cards left. I just can't believe they're playing boarding party. Like, how greedy is that? Just scred this now. Frantic Inventory now, I think. Oh, I could Frantic Inventory now again. Just draw 3, guaranteed resolve it. I mean, what am I really holding up Spell Stutter for? No, because I can just protect Frantic Inventory with Pyroblast most likely. And I might want to just end of turn Spell Stutter here just to get pressure down. I think I do. Again, they don't have that many cheap cards. I know they have bolts and stuff, but it's Frantic Inventory, draw 3. Nice, another one. That's so good. All right, now let's just go play Fjord, attack and pass, I think. I guess I can go upkeep on their turn, Frantic Inventory, and then have Red Blast up for it. I know it resolved last time, so this is likely to resolve. Oh, I just clicked on terminal there. Okay, that resolved. That's nice. This is on their upkeep now. It's 3 cards to 8. Chainer's Edict. Sure. That is a ballsy include in their list as well. Let's get another mountain. I have almost 5 minutes, so that's a ton of time. Let's just lead on Augur, I think. With a million Pyroblasts up. Preordain, sure. I don't want to play too many more blue spells. Let's go bottom top. Cycle, get island. Wait, oh, I already played a land? I messed up there. That was just a mistake. I can just discard this. That was just a mistake from time pressure. It's fine. Let's lead Faeries here. I could have attacked first. They only have 3 cards left, and a lot of their cards are going to be blue. Bottom, bottom. Preordain. There's Ninja. Nice. I could top the Abrade, but I don't think I want to. Bottom, top. Now let's attack. Definitely going to try to Ninja here. I'm feeling the 5-0. Cannonade. Counter. Pass. 3.5 minutes. Land 2 cards in hand. Letting us untap is not good for them. We have quad counterspell. Or quad pyroblast, I should say, not counterspell. Miss on Augur, classic. All red spells in hand. Jeez. Bottom, bottom. We could still lose. I think I'm supposed to just play this. I don't think they have more cannonades, really. Bottom, top. Okay. We have a lot of red sources this game, which is nice, but this game's not over. Manvuli Asimos, my thing. Sure. I guess I could have floated 1 mana, but they can always just go to main 2. Just don't want to waste time. Doesn't really do that much right here anyway. Okay. Do I Ninja back Augur or Fairy Seer? Probably Augur. Oh, whoops! I did not mean to reveal a hand there, but nice. Got the 5-0. Sweet. I needed the QPs anyway, and I get to keep all the chests. So no split. Get paid off. That last deck was crazy. I liked everything about it except Boarding Party. I just like, maybe they just have one Boarding Party and they're kind of just playing it like as a late game card that they can try to set up. But just you have 4 counterspells in your deck. You have Ephemerate, you have Pulse of Marasa, you have just like a lot of misses. So that was ultra greedy. Obviously, as far as this deck, it's my favorite deck. We 5-0'd with it. That was awesome. We had a lot of really great matches. As far as changes to the list, honestly, it felt really good. And I just want to say, while the Spire Golems are really cool and they're pretty strong as well, they provide a cool angle of attack for the deck. I think it's worse to play them because Augur of Bolas is so strong in this deck with Ninja, similar to Spellstutter Sprite. It's just a really strong creature to Ninja back and then recast and keep casting it. And then if you can keep your spell count high and do that, it's just such a strong card. As we saw in this league, like what? We didn't just miss at the end there. So we missed on Augur 3 times, but how many cards did we draw and how many spells did we find on Augurs? And just like in the blue mirrors, when the opponent augurs, you're just so scared that they might Ninja it back and get additional value that it's just such a huge threat and it demands an answer. So even if you miss, they probably have to kill it and it's still a 1-for-1. The 1/3 body is relevant. I think it's just like, this is the better build. Again, most people play 2 Bolt, 2 Abrade, 4 Scred. I don't mind this configuration. This list seemed pretty solid. don't think I would change anything in the sideboard. One Bonders Ornament would be nice. Again, if like imagine if we had played a Bonders Ornament against that last opponent, it would be so hard for them to answer it and activate their own Bonders Ornaments as well. But it's not a spell for Augur, and the sideboard cards are all really strong. So I like where the list is at. I probably wouldn't change anything. If I was going to play a challenge, I would probably just run this back. Maybe have some land sideboard heat for Tron or something. Maybe just change up the sideboard. But yeah, this deck seems great. Really like it. This is youtube.com/snapbolt. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Appreciate. Peace.